to Deadly Dames. So this is a bit of a different video. Claire and I have actually made quite a lot of models over the years. So we've bought ones which are like vinyl models and painted them. And last year I attempted to make stuff out of clay myself. So I made like a little Scream bust. I made a critter for me, a baby critter for my sister. And this is a new project. So I'm going to try and do like updates step by step on how we do this. And yes, that is a Barbie doll. Basically I'm going to attempt to use Barbie and have her being killed by the blob is my attempt here. It might not work out, and if it doesn't then I won't post this video, but you won't know unless you try. I'm also going to try and attempt to make a female Mrs. Worm from the Labyrinth, because I've got Mr. Worm, so, and he always says pop inside and see the Misses, so I'm going to attempt that as well. And I'm also on the lookout for like a kid's like baby doll, because I've got an idea to make a standing critter with it, but I cannot find the type that I'm looking for. I know the type I'm looking for, but I'm willing to pay a fortune for it. I just want to find a certain type of doll where it sounds awful. I said this in public as well, like, oh, I need to buy a doll and I need to buy a baby and chop its legs off is what I said, and then I went, oh wait, no, I mean a baby's doll and chop its legs off and make them shorter. So yeah, I'm on the lookout for one of them, so hopefully we can give you sort of step by step on how this goes and you like it. But anyway, this is part 1. Alright, welcome back. So we're at stage 2, which is basically we've encased Barbie's feet into clay. The next part is a lot of paper. You're going to be using a lot of paper to sort of, so you don't want it to be too heavy, so the paper will pretty much be like the inside, so like paper mache of the blob, but I'm not going to make it mashy, just paper. And then let it dry and do the upper part. Once it hits completely dry, it'll be a case of like shaping and sanding and getting the style that I want it to be. But Barbie's stuck, she's encased. It's actually cheap Barbie, just in case you want. I didn't go and pay full price for full Barbie, for proper Barbie is what I mean. I bought cheap Barbie, but I was looking for cheap Ken and couldn't find one. So although it's going to be that kind of iconic scene with the arms stretching out, I'm going to do it with a girl. I'm sure the blob has killed many people in that way. Just, as I said, it's just to see if I can do it. But yeah. Okay, so she's completely encased, almost, except for her face and her hand. And you know something? I think she looks like the Disney princess from Frozen right now. There she's going, let it go! But, getting the next stage is like obviously to do the face. A bit more of the blob coming off the back. It really does look like she's just in a dress at the moment. Shape the bottom here. But yeah, coming along. Alright, so we now have a disturbing face, as you can see, on the blob. It's gross, it's going to need a good bit of work. I think that's maybe a blob at the side. I missed out a bit of video because I mutilated Barbie and it felt so wrong. So I just cut that bit out, but I don't know if you can see it right in this light. Hopefully. I'll put the flash on, but you still can't really see it. Yeah, so once that's dried, I'll do a wee bit more sort of like clay modelling at the bottom here, and this needs a bit more shape down here because right now it still kind of looks like a dress. It's bibbling because the washing machine's on, and a wee bit more shaping in the face, and then painting time. Okay, so we're almost at the painting stage. As you can see, I've added some clay drips. I'll just try and get a good view. Now this isn't all the kind of drips that I'm going to have. I'm going to have, my plan is that I'm going to put a base pink on this. As you can see, there's some clay down here that needs to dry, and some of these need to dry, the face needs to dry. Once it's fully dried, I'm going to put like a base kind of light pink on it, and then I'm going to do some dry brushing at the end before I do some glazing and some varnishing on it. I'm obviously, once I do all the shades and everything, I'm going to try and drip some candle wax on it before painting it, in the hope that it makes some more kind of wet drip look. I'm hoping it works out. So, but I think that face is gross. There's it from a distance to give you an idea of how it's kind of looking. But hopefully it all works out. At the end of the day, I'm giving it a go, see what happens, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so little blobby lady's got her first coat of pink on. I went for sumptuous, plump and sweet pink, but it's miles away from being ready because, as you can tell, she kind of looks like candy floss right now. So I'm a good bit away. Our face is still gross because you can see like inside the mouth. I'm going to have to do something in there to kind of yuck it out. I think what we're going to do, because we were talking about this, me and Claire, is maybe put wax over it once all the paint job's done, but it's a good bit away. So hopefully next time she doesn't look like candy floss. Okay, so it's starting to look a tiny wee bit less like candy floss, maybe, but I'm not entirely sure. I have started to add, as you can see, like different textures and colours. There's little bits of blue in there. I'm going to put some purple in there as well because the blob obviously looks kind of like the underneath of a tongue. Once I've put enough layers on, I'm going to do some glossing. Also want some blood round about the arm here and where the gross eyes are. And then once the glossing's done, different layers and shadowing's put on, which is a good bit away because the colour's not quite right yet. It's then, as I said, I think I'm going to try and put some wax strips on it just to give it that drippy texture. But I'm going to see what happens once I get the gloss on there first. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a wee update, show you different layers and shading that's gone on so far, but we're a good bit away from being finished. Alright, so the blob is almost finished. I hope the light is okay in here. As you can see, I've darkened it up a bit now. I don't think the camera fully gives it justice, but I know it looks probably extra pink on here, but it's not actually that pink. I don't know if I go round the back, you can kind of see, yeah, the colour's better here. So what I've actually done is this has got a mixture of like blue, different loads of pinks on here. As you can see, there's some silvers in here as well, and I've done the wax strip on it. The arm here, as you can see, there's lots of blood where it's kind of, obviously the arm's going to come off like in the film. But one last stage, and that is, because I've done the wax strips now, the last stage is glossing. So I need to fully let it dry before I gloss it over to give it that proper sheeny, shiny look. Here we are. I think her face looks pretty good now. I did put a little bit of blood around a bit like the eyes and the mouth. I don't know whether I put some more there, kind of swaying with it. And then blood in the arm here, I need to put a wee bit more there. But yeah, I think it's overall looking pretty good. So, almost there, and the blob is finished. Right, so the blob is finished. So I've officially finished them, or her should I say, because it was a little Barbie in there. I hope this light does it justice. I've put on both the dimmer lights and the ceiling light to hopefully get enough in here. It's still currently sitting on a bit of newspaper because the base is drying a little bit. I put underneath here, which didn't actually fit all the way around because it was too wide, basically a bit of felt that sticks to the bottom. Hopefully I'll be able to pick this up just there so you can see. And as much as there's paper inside this thing, it's still actually very heavy. So hopefully when I move round you'll get a good look at all the colours on it. There we are. So I'm hoping that when people look at it you're going to know it's the blob. I tried to make it look as much as I possibly can like the underneath of a tongue, because that's kind of what the blob looks like. So keep going round. There we are. Keep going. Back to the front. So obviously this is a guy, well in the movie it's a guy, but as I said I couldn't find a Ken doll, so it became a cheap fake Barbie that I used. I still personally like it. I've got to apologise for the sound on some of my videos. I keep putting my hand over the speaker end, so I do apologise. I keep swapping hands and I'm holding it. I need to get used to holding it like, or get something to, put my hand over the camera there. Get something to hold it so that I don't go anywhere near the speaker. So if that happens, again, really sorry. I'll try and get a good view of the face. There you are. So yeah, I think that looks like the blob's made a good job on her face, melted her proper. You can see I've put some fake blood on the arm here. It looks pretty gross, looks like it's about to pop off. But yeah, oh sorry, move my hand again. Hopefully you like it. I'll put some pictures at the end of this video so that, because I know like it's kind of hard when you've got the video to get a proper full view of it, but yeah, I'm quite proud of it considering it started as 2 bags of clay, some paint and a fake Barbie from the pound shop. Or ironically cost £2 though from the pound shop, but still I like it. I think I did a decent enough job. Obviously it doesn't look professional, I think, but considering it's the first time I've attempted something like this, I think it turned out okay, and I'm happy enough with it. I think the candle wax certainly added like the finishing touches, made it look extra drippy and blobby, and the varnish makes it look quite wet. I put varnish and gloss on it, especially in the face, as you can see, tried to make it look wet and proper melty. But yeah, leave comments below, let me know what you think. Try not to be too mean, because as I said, I did put a lot of effort into it, and I quite like it. So as always, thank you for watching. As I said, I'll put some photos at the end, so just in case you're wondering what's going on, why there's random pictures, I'll put some photos at the end, just some stills and close-ups and things like that. And yeah, please like and subscribe and take care.